Hi, and welcome back to Whiskey, Tea, and Flowers. Today, going to do something a little different. Going to do a mashup, if you will. So, recently I sampled Black Velvet Reserve, a Canadian blended whiskey, and I want to try something a little different. So, up until now, you've always seen me just go with tea or with a whiskey and whatnot. And don't worry, I got flowers upcoming. Bear with me here. But today, I'm actually going to mix Black Velvet with some black tea. Stay tuned. I imagine this will be very interesting. Welcome to Whiskey, Tea, and Flowers. I'm James. Okay, so first up, I've brewed my black tea. And with black tea, of course, remember you want to do 3 to 5 minutes to steep. So this has been steeping now for the better part of 3 minutes. So I've got that brewed up. I also will now go ahead and pour my whiskey, and then let's go ahead and give this a shot and give it a taste. Let's see. That is an organic black loose leaf in there. Let's try it out. All right, so you can see my tea and my whiskey mix there. It is a very beautiful, it transcends amber, I would say. It's almost gold. It really is a golden finish to it. So that's, again, an organic black tea mixed with some Black Velvet Reserve Canadian whiskey. It's a 40% ABV, so 40% alcohol by volume. And it's a blended whiskey aged for 10 years. Now let's go ahead and give this a taste. All right, so here we go. First time for everything. So first I'm gonna start with the aroma. What does that aroma conjure up? Interestingly enough, I'm picking up on the sweetness of the black tea, and at the same time, I'm also getting the oak that's coming from the whiskey mix. Again, as you can see there's your texture, your appearance, if you will, and it's this very beautiful gold. Not so much just amber anymore, but a very beautiful gold. Again, the two blend I would say the two blend very well together, the black tea and the whiskey. So with that said, let's go ahead now and give it a taste. I love that aroma, by the way. Before I do sample this, I want to just say I love that aroma. I've never tried this mixture before, but it's just one of those things, right? It's like, why not experiment? Why not give different things a go and build your palate from there? So a couple of things. This actually reminds me of, in some cases, shochu, sake, Japanese rice wine, if you will. I'm almost very tempted to know what this would taste like with a genmaicha. So if there was a roasted rice tea in this, I think it would just be magnificent. Now this is good. This is very good. One thing I am noticing, the whiskey is while it's not exactly full bodied, mixed with the tea, it does kind of lend to a bit of a thin taste, if you will, but that doesn't take away from just this craft, if you will, because it's very aromatic. The taste is very nice and very subtle. There's something just very masculine about this, both appearance as well as how it sits on your palate. There's just something very bold about it. I'm gonna experiment more along these lines, incorporating black teas with whiskey and whatnot. This is very good. This is very good. Maybe you've tried something similar. If you have, please let me know what your thoughts. I mean, what did you mix with what? But as for me, I'm gonna try different whiskeys and mix them with different amounts of tea, just to really start to build this out a bit more. As you know, I love my tea. I drink my tea almost daily, typically green teas. Now that would be a very interesting experiment to go with a green tea and a whiskey. Very, if you will, unorthodox, I imagine. But anyhow, you know what? Experimentation is a great thing. I like this. I like this. This is definitely a slow sipper, something that you can enjoy on a quiet evening, just to in the company of friends, and just really relish it. You know, you're bringing these two cultures, these two beverages together, and wow, it just yields magic. With that said, I'm going to wrap up here. This is a black tea mix with a blended whiskey. Very good stuff. As always, thank you for joining me on the journey. This is Whiskey, Tea, and Flowers. I'm James. Till next time, bye-bye.